How are you guys? I'm Isaac Salcido, very excited to be here today. And the topic of today is why our current finances are failing and why everything you think is probably gonna be wrong. Let's jump in, guys. Take care. How are you guys? So let's jump in. Why current finances are failing and will fail. So right now I'm talking to the average American, and these are all points of view. These are not facts. Some of these things are facts because you can Google them, right? Or go to your dictionary. But these are just ways of thinking. This is my perspective on the topic, okay? So the reason why things, right? And when you go online and you Google what are the top 5 concerns for America, or what is the number one thing that Americans are facing that is worrying them, everything is gonna be geared towards finances, money. It's either people are living paycheck to paycheck, and the other thing is debt. A big issue for the baby boom population is retirement. 25% of people from 55 to 64 have zero in retirement. So everything is geared towards money. So the reason why things are failing in the US economy is the same reason why things are thriving. The reason why everything is going well is the same reason why everything is going bad. So let's pay close attention to this. There's 3 things that we need to understand. The first thing is capitalism. I'm gonna read capitalism, what capitalism is. Capitalism is an economic system. In it, the government plays a secondary role. People and companies make most of the decisions and own most of the property. The means of production are largely or entirely privately owned by individuals or companies and operated for profit. So again, guys, when you see out in Facebook, I was about to say like on advertisements on TV, but most Americans don't see TV anymore. We see Netflix. So when we go out there and in Facebook, we see a Facebook ad and it says, this is the ad, or this is the diet that's gonna get you to this weight, the keto diet, vegetarian, vegan, paleo. Everything that you're seeing is advertisement. Everything is some type of advertisement, okay? Everything is geared towards an individual and a company, okay? And the end of it all is the last thing. The means of production are largely or entirely privately owned by individuals or companies and operated for profit. Everything in America, the end goal is profit. That's capitalism. We want to be able to create profit. Positive things about capitalism is it drives innovation. We in America, right? We have the newest cars, we have technology. We always have 2 individuals or 2 companies fighting for profit. So what happens is that we're always growing, right? So capitalism brings profit, brings cheaper services or cheaper products, brings new ideas to the marketplace. Capitalism brings jobs, brings opportunities. So capitalism is a good thing, okay? But like anything in life, if there's something good, there's also something negative. There's always a consumer and there's always a producer. There's someone selling, there's someone buying. Now, a quick thing is what happens if you're the person, not the company? What if you're the one always buying? Okay? So I want you just to have that in your mind. Second thing, right? Second thing why things are failing in America is advertisement. Okay? What is advertisement? What is marketing? When you're driving, when you hear on the radio, wherever you're able, wherever your eyes are at, that's where you're gonna see some type of advertisement, some type of marketing, okay? So let me go into the definition of advertisement. Advertising is a marketing communication that employs an openly sponsored, non-personal message to promote, sell a product, sell a service, or an idea. So advertisement is placed to try to sell a product, a service, or an idea. Sponsors of advertising are typically businesses wishing to promote their product of service. So guys, let's emphasize when it comes to idea. America's phenomenal at promoting, at selling. You know, those advertisements of selling the trucks, you know, the Marlboros, Real Man Smoke, all these different ways of thinking. If you truly start thinking, and what happens is most people, when it comes to money, they have a way of thinking. They know, they feel they're thinking like, okay, paying my credit, all this, credit is good. It's good, but for what? Why are you building your credit? Most people want to build their credit to get in debt. That's the reality of the matter. That's the way of thinking. Have a good credit to go and buy a car at a cheaper interest rate. Have a good credit to go and buy a home. And that is all good, but that is all debt. Second thing is save. It's important to save, right? Save. Okay, saving is good, but why isn't investing promoted the way as saving? Why? Okay, so taxes. Yeah, be a good American and pay your taxes, right? Now, how many pages of the tax book have you read? What do you actually know about taxes? What do you actually know about the Internal Revenue Code? You probably don't, and it's okay. But you are paying taxes every year, right? Maybe even doing it on TurboTax. I'm not saying that's bad, but if you're a nurse, doctor, lawyer, you don't want to be doing your own taxes. You want a professional to guide you through that process. When it comes to saving for the future and investing, you want to seek a professional to help you on that. When it comes to understanding interest, credit, you want a professional to guide you through those things that matter so much. And it's through advertisement, guys. They teach us and they tell us all these things that are wrong for them to make a profit. That's advertisement. You need to understand that. You need to understand that this is all a game. And the third thing I want to emphasize is consumer behavior or consumer habits. So let me read this. Consumer behavior is the study of individuals, groups, or organizations and all the activities associated with the purchase. They want to know, right, what you were thinking when you bought it. They want to know what they can do to bring you back and buy again. They're going to put things, chemicals in your food, in your fast food, and all these things so that you can come back again. 80% of foods out there in the marketplace have sugar. Why? Consumer habits, consumer behavior. They want you to come back again. Sugar is way more addicting than cocaine. So with that being said is, when it comes to your money, why are you making more money than 10 years ago, but you're more in debt than 10 years ago, right? Now, the market is doing good, you're making more money, but you're spending more money. That is the biggest issue. Now, as we are acquiring more debt and more debt and more debt, people are more stressed, people are worried. What do people do when they are stressed? They need an outlet. Some people go and have drinks, some people go shopping. But those two things are all correlated with spending money and being a consumer. So the reason why, guys, finances in your home are failing The reason why you're worried and stressed about money is because you need to understand capitalism. You need to understand advertising. You need to understand that everything that they're saying, it's not right. Don't trust everything people say. Don't trust everything you find on Google. There's something called Google AdWords, where you type in something and it's linked towards a direct website. That doesn't mean that it's right. It just means that it's the first thing to pop up. Don't trust everything you see on your phone. Don't trust everything your neighbor is telling you, because probably what your neighbor's telling you is the same thing he heard on TV from a company that's trying to sell you something. Create and become that individual that goes out there and finds the truth. Okay? Now, third thing is watch your habits. Okay? You need to go out there and make sure you study capitalism, study advertising, marketing, be aware. Third thing is, what are your habits? What are your financial habits? If you're making more money and you're more in debt, you have the wrong habits, or the wrong people around you to help you, or the wrong teachers. This is why the economy is gonna fail. This is why there's gonna be a market crash in the future, because of debt. For you, if you have a financial issue and you're gonna crash, you go through bankruptcy, right? Bankruptcy, for a couple of years, you can't buy a home, depending on whatever chapter. I'm not a lawyer or of any kind, but that's where you restart. You gotta start from nothing, rebuilding your credit, going back again, trying to get out of that hole, okay? That's what is gonna happen to America. When everything is going well, like in 2008, boom, we had a semi-bankruptcy. We had a semi-meltdown. Everything has been going good, quote unquote. People are spending more, right? People are driving nicer cars. That doesn't mean that it's cash. All it means is that people are going into bigger debt. And what is it gonna be? All of a sudden, people are gonna crash, the economy is gonna crash, and it's gonna be their way of replenishing. Just make sure that you don't lose everything when it comes to that. Make sure you try to get rid of that debt. Make sure you're the one on top. When everybody's going down, make sure you're the one that is sitting on money, buying everything that people are selling for pennies on the dollar. Okay? And if this was boring to you, right? If you didn't appreciate this message, or if you have any type of concerns or questions, contact me. If this is boring, tell me, Isaac, this is too boring. I want to learn about this. Okay? If this is boring to you and you don't like this, then just unsubscribe, right? Everybody tells you subscribe. I'm going to tell you, if you're not liking this type of content, unsubscribe. It's all good. Okay? But to all the other individuals that appreciate this information and want to get more information of this, is I'm always here. Email me, contact me, send me a direct message, send me a text message if you know me, or if you can find my information online. You probably will be able to find myself or my information on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever it is. Contact me and I'm here to help. Have a phenomenal day, guys, and see you on the next one.